It's time for your favorite program once again, a program that brings you the world right into your living rooms. And as you enjoy your December festivities with Christmas around the corner, we'll take you to Kansas City in Kansas State, USA, where we will feature a Kenyan reverend who started a church there. And back home, we'll tell you how you can experience a full circuit adventure with Eka Hotel Nairobi, Oltukai Lodge in Amboseli, and Eka Hotel Eldoret. But first, here is a glimpse of what is coming up.
We take care of the body and soul. From Kansas City, worship the African way at Neema Church with Reverend Dr. David Nzioka.
We do have an international students ministry where we help students to navigate through the life here in America.
And in Kenya, something for the body at Eka Hotel, and why it is a one-stop shop for full circle adventure in Nairobi, Eldoret and Amboseli.
We are a 4-star hotel offering 5-star service.
And we ensure that you enjoy the value of what you pay.
Great, let's begin in Kansas City, Kansas State, with Reverend Dr. David Nzioka and how he's bringing the Kenyan community there through his church.
Welcome to Neema Community Church in Kansas City, USA. Started by Reverend Dr. David Nzioka, Neema is the place to be for all those seeking spiritual nourishment in a familiar environment.
Neema Community Church is a church that is hospitable. It's a church where people in diaspora can come and find a place of refuge, a place where they can meet with their own people, a place where they can interact, a place where someone will listen to them because he or she knows them well.
So why Neema? Why was it called Neema?
Neema, one, it resonates with who we are. We are Kenyans. We are Swahili people. So anyone from Europe, anyone from here, talk about Neema, and everybody knows, oh yeah, that is an African name, or maybe an East African name. Okay. And so that's number one. Number two, I educate the Americans here that Neema means grace. We are a people of Neema. We are a people of grace. We are where we are because of the grace of God. God will see us through wherever we are.
Now, the United States has a population of about 330 million people. Of these, about 60% subscribe to the Christian faith, a figure that is quickly declining. This makes Reverend Nzioka's presence here important.
Neema is composed of people from Kenya, but then we have people from Malawi, we have members from Togo, we have members from the Congo, we have people from Tanzania, and then we have also Americans who have come here. They have felt that this can be their church home. Our services are 10:30 a.m. on Sunday morning, but then we are here physically, but also online. Anyone can join us from anywhere in the world and from any part of the world and see what we are doing in church. This is our fellowship hall. We, after the service and all that, people come in. We serve snacks every Sunday.
Currently, the church has a congregation of about 200 members attending services physically, with about 50 joining online.
We do have Sunday school going on as well. We call it here church school. We have more than 100 kids in those classrooms there, which are like 6 classrooms. So every class has teachers and volunteers teaching them the word of God. So that is going on. The youth are also meeting upstairs, and we have people all over the building, all over the place, making sure that we are okay. We actually have even security, making sure that as we worship on Sunday in the surgery, we are safe out here. And so there's a lot of activity going on Sunday. Small kids with their mothers, they will be here. They will learn from here. Their mothers are here. And while they're here, they are able to follow the service from there, because we do have a TV there.
Now, Sunday, you said that happens. Other days, what's the role of the church in the community? What other things happen here?
Of course, a lot happens here. You know, preaching is only on Sunday, but then the ministry happens every day. The ministry happens throughout the week. We do have counseling services here. My wife is a professional counselor, and she has an office here behind me. There are times that she will get phone calls to help people. I've done pastoral care and counseling as well. On Wednesdays, we have Bible study where people come in on Zoom to study the Word of God. That Bible study is as old as Neema itself. We've always done that. And then number 3, we are out in the community. If anyone has anything going on, we are there to be with them. We are there to pray with them. We are there even to advise them. We have a fund of international students ministry. Having been a student in America myself, I know the challenges that students go through. I also know the opportunities that students have. And so we do have an international students ministry here at Neema, where we help students as much as possible to navigate through the life here in America, and they be the people that they want to be.
Yes, addressing of challenges is one of the services that Reverend Dr. Nzioka is passionate about.
There's one of the things that you will hear at a glance, cultural shock. They will come here and I'm like, where I am. People don't look like me. But so when they meet with us, they meet our people that are, one, they look like them, number one. Number 2, people that understand them. We know who our people are. This is an immigrant church. When we receive those people, we want to tell them, hey, we made it. You can also make it.
Wow.
You can also make it.
While on the topic of making it, how exactly did the good Reverend land here? Well, it can only be summarized as a miracle based on how seamless it was.
I found a school in America, in Kansas City, the Central Baptist Seminary. So I came, my wife and I, and our child then, who was 3 years old, we came to Central Baptist Seminary in Kansas City for my master's degree. We were there for 3.5 years, and because I was a student and I wanted to maintain my status here in America, I got an admission for my doctorate at the University of Dubuque in Iowa, where I went in to receive a doctor of ministry in missiology. Wow. And that's where I am now. God says, I am with you always, wherever you will be.
Surprisingly, prior to coming here, Reverend Dr. Nzioka, who hails from Makwini County, was a secondary school teacher, a salesman, and a supervisor for an insurance company. He later joined the Presbyterian Church of East Africa in Voi, where he began his biblical studies, which resulted in his ordination in September of 1999. Since then, it has been his mission to spread the good news wherever he goes.
Having been a minister in Kenya, I came in, and after a few years, I said, you know what? I think I know there is something that is lacking in the city. Not that I was the best preacher, but there was something missing. What? Were there other churches? Yes. But we needed a fellowship. And so I started. My wife prepared a cup of tea in our apartment in school. And the Reverend Karimi and other people, we came together, 6 or 7 of us, and we said, you know what? We need a church. We need Neema Community Church. And that is how Neema started. We have moved from place to place. We were in Kansas City. Later on, the Village Presbyterian Church gave us a place to worship in, to meet in 99th and Mission Road, where we began a new church development in 2008, and later on chartering the church in 2011, and then incorporating the church in 2012, and then in 2013 we bought our first facility in Overland Park in 95th Street, which became small for us the first day. So we were here for 4 years, and then we landed back here in Olathe, Kansas, to this magnificent building. As you have seen, it is the Lord's doing. This is almost a $4.5 million facility here. We thank the Lord.
Your own facility.
This is our own facility. We do have this down here. We have kids, because kids are kids, so they need some time also to play and all that.
As their parents follow the sermon.
Yes. So
Clearly, for Reverend Dr. Nzioka, answering the call to dare in Kansas was the right decision based on all his success. His is a testimony of transformation and what God can do in one's life when you let Him order your steps. This, he says, is the best part of being a Christian, not relying on your own strength. And as we conclude, these are the lessons the Reverend has learned so far in his journey abroad.
America has taught me to be patient. America has taught me to listen to other people. And America has taught me that I am just one of the people. And so wherever we are equal. In my church, or in our church here, I tell everybody that every one of us has been talented and gifted by God differently. We all work different types of work, but we are all equal. I need to respect what you do. You need to respect what I do. When we bring all this together, we build the body of Christ. We are all equal in the eyes of God.
That's how far focus, inspiration, and passion can take you. And with that, we take a short break. When we return,
We are a 4-star hotel offering 5-star service.
how to experience a full adventure circuit with Eka Hotel Nairobi, Oltukai Lodge in Amboseli, and Eka Hotel Eldoret. Stay with us. Welcome to Eka Hotel Eldoret, uniquely tucked in Rupa Mall with an architecture comparable to none. And Eka Hotel Nairobi along Mombasa Road, 5 minutes away from Jomo Kenyatta International Airport on the Nairobi Expressway. Not to forget Oltukai Lodge in Amboseli National Park, overlooking refreshing, picturesque views of the park. Yes, Eka is your one-stop shop where you can get a full circuit adventure out of the norm. Let's begin with Eka Nairobi, a corporate hotel combining both business for business executives and people traveling for leisure.
The hotel is about 167 rooms in total with different categories. We have superior rooms, those who want more space. We have suites as well, so you have more space for that. For those who are in families, we have family rooms. These are rooms with connecting doors. These are about 16 of them in total, out of the 167 rooms. This hotel has a total of 5 meeting rooms for conferences, for groups meetings, for delegates meetings. Our total capacity sit down in conference is about 150 delegates, but for cocktail we take more numbers than that. This hotel has a swimming pool and a gym. This hotel is also bordering another 2-acre plot which belongs to the hotel. We are now putting a greenery to make sure that our guests have natural environment where they can walk around near this hotel. We are going to break the wall near the pool so that when you sit by the restaurant terrace side, you are able to see nature in the next plot and you can walk through it. We are going to do a walkway, a jogging track that will add more value to our clients.
Eka Hotel is ideal for those who come for conferences in Nairobi.
We are very close to the city. We are close to KICC. We are 4 minutes on average between here and KICC. Those who come for meetings with the government officials in government offices, we are only 4 minutes to CBD.
While staying at Eka Hotel Nairobi, there is so much in terms of adventure, not so far from the hotel.
We are very close to the National Park as well and the Animal Orphanage. We are also bordering basically on the eastern side and southern side of the Nairobi National Park. So you are very close to almost everything. Again, very close to Wilson Airport. When you're coming for safari, you are able to connect. So Jomo Kenyatta, 5 minutes expressway. We are also 5 minutes to Wilson Airport. So whether you are coming on safari or you are coming for business, we are very conveniently located here. We are also, for those who come for tourism, very, very close to all the tourist attractions around here. We are very close to the Giraffe Center. We are very close to La Galeria, very close to Karen Hub, where they can also do excursions. We are very close to the Nairobi Museum.
The Eka Hotel hospitality also extends to a lodge in Amboseli National Park. It is known as Oltukai Lodge.
It is only 3.5 hours from here on drive. It is only 35 minutes on a flight. You have a full safari experience from coming overnight here, and you can take a safari to Oltukai Lodge overlooking Mount Kilimanjaro. Kenya has the beauty of Mount Kilimanjaro. The other side of East Africa, which is Tanzania, has the climbing side, but we have the beauty of viewing Mount Kilimanjaro.
Where is the lodge in Amboseli?
The lodge is in Amboseli National Park, 3.5 hours drive from here. You can take the SGR until Emali, but we can also have a Land Cruiser from here directly. We have our own 2 Land Cruisers that can pick you up, but we can also partner with other tour operators who will take you there and bring you back here.
Oltukai Lodge started out in 1996 by offering unique safari experience to leisure travelers, but it has since expanded its services to the corporate world. In Eldoret, Eka Hotel 2 stands out as the premier leisure and conferencing facility strategically located in a mall known as Rupa Mall along Uganda Road. It is the only 5-star hotel not only within Eldoret but also within the region, all the way from the lakeside city of Kisumu to the entire North Rift economic bloc.
In terms of conferencing, of course, Eka Eldoret has the best state-of-the-art equipment for conferencing, ranging from video conferencing, teleconferencing, and of course the seated conferencing. We had to look at it from a wider perspective, considering we opened at a time when we had come from COVID. And we know that this service was evolving to accommodate the situation we were in by then. And so when we came on board, we had to look into it from all that perspective. Our conferencing facility, we have a total of 6 rooms and can take up to around 400 packs at any one time. We've also teamed up with the owners of the mall, and they have one huge ballroom that can take up to 300 packs that we also utilize. Not only within the facility as well, we've also gone out as we plan to expand the space, and we're also utilizing their garden, tented garden, where we can offer tent conferencing. We can do big lounges for huge groups up to 1,500.
Eka Hotel Eldoret is also known for taking services right at the client's doorstep.
In terms of office catering, we are coming to your office and offer services or conferencing services within your offices. As you do the boardroom meetings within the premises, we bring the services to you. We are also doing office delivery. You don't need to come over. When you have a meeting within your office's premises, you only need to call. And you'll be at your service, bringing what you need in terms of dining, in terms of conferencing services to you where you are. That is the march that we are doing, and we are looking into expanding even beyond that as we respond to the demand in the market. The location of the hotel, again, you know that it's along the main highway linking the East Africa, Uganda, Rwanda as well. And so we are very strategic in that those who are commuting to different countries, they can make a stopover within Eldoret and within Eka Hotel. We do have those services, even day room services we can offer to you. You take a rest before you proceed on with your journey. And so we are strategically placed in that even in terms of accessibility, if you want to fly in, we have an airport within Eldoret, and it will take you 15 to 20 minutes from the hotel to the airport. We have the transfer services that we offer to those who are staying with us at an extra discounted cost to be able to access the airport to and from, to ensure that you have ease of accessibility and movement around the region.
When you stay at Eka Hotel Eldoret, you'll realize that there is so much adventure around, away from your normal tourist destinations.
And this region of Eldoret has the best untapped potential that Kenyans and those coming from the international market should come and enjoy. Eldoret has a number of different forms of tourism that you can enjoy, ranging from the medical tourism, agri-tourism, leisure tourism, sports tourism. This is the place to be. And when you talk of leisure, we have a lot of attraction areas where you can visit, all the way ranging from the Kerio Valley, nice escarpment of the Rift Valley. You can do the Mount Elgon from here, beautiful forest, Kakamega National Forest. You can do nice waterfalls that are around us here.
Yes, one of the waterfalls on your bucket list would be Chepkit Waterfall in the neighboring Nandi County, just about 30 minutes drive from Eka Hotel Eldoret. And within Rupa Mall, Eka Hotel has partnered with Rupa Fun and Fitness Center to make your stay here even more fulfilling.
We've teamed up because we've realized that we are not an oasis. We cannot operate on our own. And so we've partnered with them so that those who stay with us as families, their young ones, their kids, can get a place to go entertain and enjoy themselves as far as they're staying with us.
We have a fitness side and also we have a fine side. On the fitness side, we have studio classes, aerobic, Taibo, yoga, spin classes. We also have an elite studio classes where we have athletes. They normally train, the likes of Kipchoge, Faith Kipyegon, Bridget Kosgei, they normally train with us.
At the Rupa Fun and Fitness Center, one can enjoy a variety of recreational facilities, including a modern gym, an indoor heated swimming pool of international standards, a PS5 play area, and a music studio, among other facilities.
Together with Eka Hotel, we complement each other. If they have guests, they'll be able to access our facility at a discounted price, and all our gym members, they access Eka at a way discounted price. So we complement each other in terms of business just to promote Eldoret as a city of champions.
So when you stay with us, be assured you'll get the best from the only 5-star product that we have in this region.
Wow, that was a memorable experience with Eka Hotel this festive season. And before we wind up, join us in celebrating Mzee Burudi Nabwera. Now, I'll tell you something about Mzee Burudi Nabwera. He was Kenya's first ambassador to the US when Kenya gained independence. Look here, when Kenyans were ushering in independence, he was on a flight to the US to represent Kenya as Balozi and permanent representative at the United Nations. Mzee Nabwera was among the first 6 envoys the late Mzee Jomo Kenyatta appointed to represent Kenya in 6 regions across the world. And he's the only one who is still with us. Literally, he was among the first to dare abroad when it comes to diplomacy, and we appreciate his contribution to Kenya's international relations. And this is his message to Kenyans.
I would like to tell my countrymen that as we celebrate our 60 years, we still be very proud of the fact that we became independent. And the major problems facing us now, I want the leaders of Kenya to have these problems discussed by as many groups as possible, so that when the government takes a position, it's taking a position that the majority of our people would support.
With that parting shot from Mzee Brudi Nabwera, we come to the end of the show. Always a pleasure having your company, and on behalf of my team at Chams Media, many thanks for watching and enjoy the holiday festivities. Bye-bye.